In the Middle East, two Israeli groups, B'Tselem and Physicians for Human Rights Israel, accuse their government of genocide in Gaza. Their reports cite systematic violence, starvation and destruction. Actions, they say, meet the definition of genocide. The accusations highlight catastrophic death tolls and attacks on hospitals. Israeli officials reject the claims, saying their actions target Hamas, not civilians. The case now heads to the International Court of Justice, drawing global attention. In a diplomatic twist, UK Labour leader Keir Starmer has shared a UK-led Gaza peace plan with Donald Trump's team. The plan calls for a multinational peacekeeping force, reconstruction funds, and a renewed push for a two-state solution. Engaging Trump's camp before the election signals his influence on US policy. European allies are intrigued, some wary, as traditional channels are bypassed. Trump's team hasn't commented, but the outreach hints at shifting global strategies. This move could shape the next phase of Middle East diplomacy. Now to football. João Felix, once seen as a generational talent, has joined Saudi club Al Nassr. After a record transfer to Atletico Madrid, his career stalled amid inconsistency. Loan spells at Chelsea and Barcelona didn't reignite his promise. At 25, Felix leaves elite European football, raising questions about his legacy. Is this a chance to rebuild or the end of a once bright career? The football world wonders. Only time will tell. England's Lionesses returned home to a hero's welcome after their Euro 2025 victory. Trafalgar Square erupted in celebration as the team lifted the trophy, uniting the nation. This win crowns years of investment and growth in women's football. The Lionesses' success inspires a new generation and drives calls for greater equality in sport. The government has pledged more funding for grassroots programs. This is more than a win, it's a cultural shift. The Lionesses are champions for change. 5 former Canadian junior hockey players, acquitted of sexual assault charges, now face uncertain NHL futures. Though cleared in court, League and Hockey Canada investigations continue. The case has sparked debate: should acquittal mean reinstatement, or do public figures face higher standards? The NHL insists on its own review before any return. The controversy highlights deeper issues in hockey culture. For the players, the path back is unclear. The sport faces tough questions. In eastern Canada, Ottawa has slashed tolls on the Confederation Bridge and reduced ferry fares, fulfilling a major promise. For Atlantic Canadians, this means real savings and easier travel. The move is expected to boost tourism and lower business costs. Local advocates hail it as a victory after years of campaigning. The government hopes the economic benefits will outweigh the cost. It's a step toward greater national unity and affordability. Change is on the road. Donald Trump has declared he'd give Vladimir Putin a hard deadline to end the war in Ukraine if elected president. The bold statement contrasts with current US policy of long-term support for Ukraine. Critics warn such ultimatums could escalate tensions, while supporters see strong leadership. Trump's approach injects unpredictability into the debate over Ukraine's future. The war remains a central issue in the US election. Two starkly different strategies are on offer. The world is watching closely. That's your 5-minute world briefing. From Gaza to global sports, diplomacy to local policy, these stories shape our lives. Which story resonated with you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Stay informed, like, subscribe and hit the bell for more updates. We're here to keep you ahead of the headlines. Thanks for watching. See you next time.